I'm gonna tell you what I did today or this evening, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what I did this evening. Now, let's start with maybe a couple weeks ago, right? I ordered those Yeezy slides. You know the Yeezy, the ones that look like an alien. When Yeezy was on Adidas, these are probably the last slides. So I don't know. Let me see what they actually call them. Let me see what they actually call them. Are they Yeezy foams? Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Let me see what the actual name of them. Are the Yeezy foams? So Yeezy foam runners. So Yeezy foam runners, R and R, whatever they want to call them. Yeezy foam runners. So I bought these. I bought these Yeezy foam runners. Now this is what's crazy, right? I like something like my feet get sore. You know what I'm saying? So I like something that goes on the bottom of my feet. It's different times, like right when you leave the house, you gonna wear sneakers, right? But it's that in between time when you might be cleaning up the house, but you really don't feel like putting a sneaker on. You just walking around. So these are perfect for that. You know what I'm saying? Now in the summertime, if I might slide to the gas station or something like that, get some gas, come back to the house, I might wear these Yeezy foams on a tight, on something like that. But now let me just show y'all what I'm talking about. I got them on now. I got them on. Got them on. Now, see how long it's taking me to take these off? This is why I don't really. So these, bring them back here. So I just got these. Now I got this color because I don't think this color is going to get dirty fast. They're brand new right here. So I got this color right here because I don't think this color is really going to get dirty fast, right? Now I'm definitely late to the game because the one thing I can say about these are comfortable as hell on the heel. And me in particular, I need something that's really comfortable on the heel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a little dude. You know what I mean? I'm 6'2" plus, and you can guess my weight, right? So I got these in this color, right? Now I actually like these. Obviously, I wanted the black. This color was a little cheaper. That's the real reason I got them because they're a little cheaper, right? But yo, these are comfortable as hell, man. Now they probably need to be breaking a little bit. I need to break these in a little bit on the toe, but yo, now this is actually still Adidas, right? So this is when Kanye West was still on Adidas. Now, the one thing I am going to say before I go on this Yeezy website, right? Because this design is better than anything that's on his new website. Like this design, like these look like alien shoes. I think this is the whole point why everybody got these, right? Now, I'm gonna attempt to slide these back on. I'm probably gonna slide them on halfway. Now, the problem I have with these is that you can't slide them on without pulling them on like a regular sneaker. See how I'm fumbling with them? They're not fully on my feet. You gotta you got to still lean down and put these on like a right. These are not slides, right? Now, this may seem like something common sense, but like a slide, let me let me take them back off so you know what the hell I'm talking about. So so these are, to me, these are not slides, right? If I wake up in the middle of the night, or when I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I don't feel like putting these on. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night, or you just wake up and you try to throw something on real quick, that's just not these. You know what I mean? Let me check my mic. Let me double, triple check. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, we good. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, these are just not them, right? Now, I don't really like flip-flops either. So I'm caught in between, right? I don't really I'm not the type that's going outside with flip-flops on. It's too much going on, yo. If I go outside and you get in a rumble with somebody, I don't want to have on flip-flops. Now, when you get up in the middle of the night and you want a drink of water or a little drink of juice or something like that, and you want to run to the refrigerator, I don't necessarily feel like putting on these, because you gotta, if I'm going to fumble with the back of these, because you gotta, to put these on, you gotta fumble with the back of these, right? Now, I looked at a couple reviews. I don't want to turn this into a whole sneaker review, but I looked at a couple reviews, right? Nike's got something similar, right? No way, shape, or form are the Nike foams coming nowhere close to this design right here. Like this literally looks like some alien stuff. Like I don't even, whoever designed this, like I hope you, and I'm talking about literally the person, I really hope you got the patent for these, because they tried to come out with other things like these and nothing is the same. Like I see so many different other designs, and Nike dropped something like this, and it is no, listen, it don't have that alien feel like that these have. That alien look like this has, it don't have it at all. And like I said, I see Nike, who else? Crocs. I think Crocs dropped something like this. None of that looks like this. Like not even a little bit, right? Now, being that said, when you get up in the middle of the night and you just got to go to the bathroom, this is not the one. You still need like a slide or a flip-flop slide, right? So I went on. Now I bought this from StockX because Adidas doesn't have these. They don't have these anymore on the website. So I got these on StockX. So I had to get them for a reseller because I'm late to the game on these. It's a lot of people with these. Everybody wear these, blah blah blah. But these are comfortable. I'm not gonna even lie to you. The toe is a little, need to be broken a little bit, but that heel is comfortable. You know what I mean? Now, another thing I noticed, you got to put a thin sock on with this. If you got a heavy sock on with this, you got to put like a thinner sock. Now, being that said, Kanye West, you buying it for StockX right now. Kanye West ain't making no money off that. So let me slide these back on. And see, they won't slide on. Damn it. Shit is all the way over there now. God damn it. And it slid all the way over to the. See, you can't really put these, you can't really slide these on like that. I'm trying to slide these on. You can't really slide these on like that. I got them. They like all to the side. See how you can't do the one slider joint with these joints. So you can't really slide these on like that. See, I'm having a this is why. That shit caught on. So you can't slide these. This is a prime example. You can't really slide these on like that. See, so my foot is halfway out on them. Now, being that said, you could put these on, but I kind of feel like I could grab a pair of sneaks and slide on. You know what I mean? But if I leave the house, I'm not wearing no flip-flops to the supermarket. Right? Even in the summertime, I'm not wearing no flip-flops to the supermarket. I'm just not doing it. I see a lot of y'all dudes doing it. Get into a fight with them flip-flops on, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, being that said, this is Kanye, this is the Yeezy.com website, right? So Yeezy.com, WEEZY.com, right? Now, I wanted to see if he actually had something similar to this on his website, right? Now, let me see. Let's click on slides. So he doesn't have in the slide category, he doesn't really have anything like this on his website because this is his brand now, right? Now, obviously, this right here was probably somebody at Adidas probably copyrighted this. And these, you know, the ones I just showed you are probably their idea. But now I looked at these, right? I'm gonna click on a pair of these, right? Click on the blue ones, right? I would not wear these just out, but I did need a slide. Like I said, when I get up and just walk around the crib, I want to slide something on without leaning down and putting nothing on like I am now, right? Look, boom, I got them on now. Now, I'm a smart business person, right? I know that he got these made in China because you can go. There's various Chinese websites. That's all I'm gonna say, that you can go on and buy something similar to this, if not the same thing, in bulk. But we all know that everybody does that, right? Now, these are the Yeezys, right? The one thing I can say, at a $20 price point, now I should have pointed that out first. So this is his direct website now, right? Yeezy.com. These slides are going for $20. That ain't bad, because I ordered a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? That ain't bad. So it looks like he's starting over. So it looks like Kanye is starting over with his business model, right? Whatever you put out is going to sell. So I think this is probably the test to see if this is a good test to me to see if everybody is still going to buy his name. You know what I mean? So this is a good test to see if people still, if your name is still hot. See what I'm saying? Let me see. Now I got the black ones tonight, and I actually ordered these tonight because, like I said, I need something just to get up. You know what I mean? Because I had like I had some regular Adidas ones. It it was like a narrow fit for me. Time to throw them out. You know what I mean? I had them for a little while. It was a little bit narrow, right? And to me, you know, I don't want to pull the black man card, but if I could buy straight from the black man for $20, shit, I'm gonna buy from the black man. You know what I mean? Because the reason he's not on Adidas because he got in trouble. He got in trouble with the peoples. So you know what I mean by that. So he got his own website. Now I don't like everything that Kanye does. We not gonna go there either. You know what I mean? But I'm a music producer. You know, I remember Kanye wasn't Kanye yet. So, you know, the brother got some slides. We going for $20. We gonna get some $20 slides. The money go right in his pocket. He probably paid a penny a piece for these joints. He might had it. He might had a the machine. He might had the 3D print machine right in his crib. We don't care. We get some $20 Yeezys all day. Now these are Yeezy.coms. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, what Kanye should have did is call these Yeezy.coms. That's what he should have did because these are literally Yeezy.coms. He should have put Yeezy.com on the slide. So Kanye, if you listening to this, you should have put Yeezy.coms on the slide. So we know not to go to Adidas and look for your stuff no more. Straight Yeezy.coms. Yup, that's he should have put them on the Yeezy.coms. Now, like I said, I can go on the Chinese website and find something similar. We know the finesse, but at $20, we're not worrying about the finesse for $20. Now, if these were 250 for these, then we worrying about the finesse. 300 for these, then we worrying about the finesse. You know what I mean? Because that's not affordable. 300 for some slides, right? Now, let me see if I can go to another color. I'm gonna show you the two colors I just ordered. I just got two of them for now, and then I'll probably get the other colors. Let me see some. I'm gonna show you the two colors I ordered. I ordered black and I ordered this blue. So I ordered black and I ordered this blue for $20. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? $20. Now I mean, we still in the game with some Yeezy.coms for $20. You know what I mean? $20 ain't gonna hurt nobody, right? That shipping fee gonna hurt though. That shipping fee was kind of steep, but let me see something. Now this is the men's stuff. Now a lot of this shit I can't fit. I look. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. He's got all this all black stuff. None of this stuff is super. It's just all black Kanye stuff, right? I'm more interested in the footwear. Now, hold on. Let me go. The one thing, look, the one thing that tripped me out. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what tripped me out. I keep clicking the wrong button. Let me see. Make sure I still got this on the screen. Yo, the one thing that tripped me out, right, was the ski mask for $20. the ski mask with no mouth out or whatever. Now that right there, that's the finesse. You gotta put something like listen, at least come up with a logo. A lot of these dudes are going logo. Put a logo on this, man. Something. Now these right here, I don't know. Yo, are these slides or I don't know what you would call these. Are these slides or slipping slides? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are these? I guess these are the shoes. To me, they look comfortable, but they don't really look that swaggy. Like, you know what I'm saying? To wear outside of the house, slides, we all good. We could wear that stuff in the house, but these don't look that like this ain't no fly shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And they $40. All of this stuff looks super 3D printed because we know that's the finesse now. He got drawers, socks, glasses on there. The glasses don't look swaggy at all. Now, this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you, dude. Sometimes I might not like. I don't like these glasses, right? But I might get the glasses, the sandals, and a Scully just because it's all the same brand and it match. So you know what I mean. If you like it, buy what you like, right? I might not 100% like these glasses, but if I want to get a little set going, I'll buy everything that match. So I might still get the glasses just because you know what I'm saying. The shit match. You know what I mean? Now I ain't even gonna hold you. I wonder how comfortable these look like kung fu slippers. I'm about to get some Yeezy.com Bruce Lee slippers on y'all. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I ordered these, yo. I ordered the slides because I need something comfortable. When I look at Kanye West's stuff, right? See, dude, me and dude, like we like the same age, right? When you get older, you want comfortable shit. You know what I mean? You want stuff that's comfortable when you get older. So I could see why it's hoodies, thin like nylon type stuff, like breathable type stuff. The pants look breathable. Like you just trying to be comfortable out here when you get older. Let me see something. Yo, the brown. Let me see. I ain't even gonna hold you. The brown is alright. So I probably would get these on a double back. I probably get the brown ones. You could bang that with like, you know what I mean? If you got like fatigue stuff, you could do that. But yeah, I supported the brother. You know what I'm saying? You got the. Sometimes it ain't about the support and all of that. It's about the price point. You know what I'm saying? Like if this was a buck 50, ain't no way I'm gonna get these for a buck 50. The $20 holla, yeah, we can support you for $20. You know what I'm saying? Because it's basically H&M prices, and that's probably they probably said, "Yo, we're gonna make this like H&M. It's like Yeezy H&M." You know what I mean? So everybody can afford it. Because the thing about it, you gonna have not necessarily like I bought two pairs, right? And I'm probably gonna buy two more pairs the next time I order. So it's like at that price point, you'll clean your inventory and flip money at the same time. At a higher price point, you're gonna have leftover inventory and they might not sell out, depending on if they're trendy or not. So I mean that's enough on Kanye, but I cop these joints. You know what I mean? I caught my little Yeezy slides. Now, did y'all go out on Black Friday? Because I know I didn't. Now, I don't want to make light of this situation, but this is definitely a reason why I didn't go out on Black Friday. Let me put it up on the screen first. Yeah, this is definitely a reason why I didn't go out on Black Friday. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now I'm nowhere near where this happened, but it's just the principle. So let's see.
Begin with the twist in a Johnson County shooting investigation. We first reported it's breaking news last night at 11 o'clock. Clayton police tell us a 12-year-old was shot and killed after some kind of altercation at an apartment complex on Commodore Street.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Now, yo, this is one of the reasons that I absolutely did not and do not go out on Black Friday. Now, this is a mall. I believe this is in California. But let's play this.
Live breaking news.
Breaking news in San Jose, a shooting at Valley Fair Mall on this Black Friday. Shots ringing out as the mall was packed with holiday shoppers. And
So look at the door. Look at the window right there.
at this hour, the search for the shooter is still on. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this special edition of ABC 7 News. I'm Frances Wang. This all unfolding at Valley Fair Mall on Stevens Creek Boulevard. 3 people have been taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds, but police do say there's currently not a threat to the public. ABC 7 News reporter Ansar Hassan live for us at the scene. Ansar, what is it there like right now?
Yeah, Francis, good evening. As you mentioned, I was just able to confirm with San Jose Police just a few minutes ago, 3 gunshot victims, 1 adult male, 1 adult female, and 1 16-year-old taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No reports of any arrests right now. You can see that the mall was put on lockdown. That has now been lifted. People are allowed to leave. Shoppers were told to shelter in place, some up to 30 minutes in storage rooms until police were allowed to escort them out. This is video from about an hour ago. Law enforcement with machine guns escorting people out of Macy's. They had to come out with their hands up as a safety procedure. These are shoppers and Macy's staff who were in a storage room sheltering in place. I spoke to one Macy's employee who told me just 4 days ago they had safety training. I spoke to one shopper who was shopping for jeans in the women's section when she heard gunshots.
I was about to pay for those, and then I hear like 4 or 5 times like pew 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 sounds,
Gunshots.
Yeah, gunshots.
Pew,
And then
pew, pew.
everybody was running around, and their employee was announcing like vehicle like all, I mean, the areas,
Evacuate the area.
yeah. So firstly, me and some other people try to hide in the clothes, Oh my
Damn.
God, nearby the walls. Then we went to the restroom to hide ourselves. Then their Macy employees help us to get out from the restroom.
The mall is closed, but there's still a lot of traffic in the area. As you can imagine, thousands of people being forced to evacuate all at once. So you can see there's still a lot of traffic, still a lot of law enforcement in the area. Once again, Francis, 3 people injured, taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police want to emphasize that this was an isolated incident and that it is safe here now at Valley Fair Mall. Reporting live, Ansar Hassan, ABC 7 News.
And Ansar, before you go, you kind of arrived there when there was this shift in energy from thinking there was an active shooter in the mall to learning this was an isolated incident. What was shoppers' reactions when they did hear that?
Yeah, Francis, as you can imagine, when we first got here, there were thousands of people.
Yo, I don't even want to hear the rest of this because it don't matter if it's an active shooter or isolated incident, the bullet has no name on it. So it doesn't matter if it's an active shooter or isolated incident, a bullet has no name on it. So let's move on to something else. That's one of the reasons, online shopping and Amazon and all of that, even though Amazon is just going to be robots. So we might have to find another alternative out here. It's going to be all robots, nobody working there. So it's basically going to be the CEOs of Amazon just getting rich, and the rest of humanity is just giving this person money, no jobs, nothing back to the people, but just robots. Y'all got to really think about that in the future. Like, think about the store. Think about the store, the mom and pop store in your neighborhood, right? Just hiring people. Now, I did want to take a look at this. This happened in my area, right? This is in Philadelphia. Now, before I go into this, right? Listen, a lot of y'all dudes, and it's not just young dudes, right? It's older people too, right? And it's not just dudes, but a lot of y'all dudes on the road need to just chill. You need to relax. That's why they put music in the car, so you could put your music on and you could chill and relax. Cars used to have ashtrays so you could smoke your cigarettes. Maybe they need to start putting ashtrays back in cars. Or you could put one in yourself. Put your ashtray in there, light your cigarettes. You don't want to smoke weed while you're driving. Light your cigar. That's what I'm trying to say. Light your little cigar. Do what you got to do. Put on your music. Y'all got to chill behind the road because this is a hit and run that didn't have to happen. In the area this is in, which is downtown Philadelphia, it's an area where you should just be chilling and driving because there's so many pedestrians. You can't and shouldn't be speeding downtown, and people still do it. But it's absolutely, if you're gonna drive downtown, you gotta chalk it up that you downtown and you gotta kind of chill out. But this dude didn't, obviously.
This is the second deadly hit and run in University City in the last week. Last Thursday, a 48-year-old Messiah Brown was killed in that same area while walking to work in a hit and run accident.
Damn.
While there, police are still looking for the driver in that case. Also, switching gears here, a man is dead after a row home fire in Strawberry Mansion. This happened last night. It broke out just about 5 o'clock on the 3200. Police announcing murder charges against a man for a deadly hit and run crash in University City. Investigators say 30-year-old Shamir Miller, seen here, hit and killed a pedestrian while he was speeding. This is Thursday afternoon.
So this is a Philly brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Philly, it's a Philly brother. I even hate to even talk about, you know what I'm saying, my own, but y'all, we gotta chill. And I say we, I sometimes get a little froggy behind the wheel. People riding in your trunk, beeping the horn. Everybody get into a little road rage mentally. You know what I mean? You don't want to get into it physically, obviously, because it don't turn out. But this is a hit and run. You gotta chill behind the wheel, and if you run somebody over, you're gonna get more time not stopping, seeing what's going on than you are trying to run. It's cameras everywhere. You got to, you know what I mean? But the bottom line is to prevent this in the future, y'all got to chill. Or I'm going to say we, you know what I mean? I'm in Philly too. Yo, we got to chill. Just drive, relax, and chill. Put your music on. Get your little snacks. Y'all got to chill behind the wheel. Because y'all in a rush, you in a rush to go nowhere. You know what I mean? Not unless you late for work. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't the case. Now, let's check out what's going on with this Afghan national. So it's an Afghan national. So now we back on this terrorist threat. Is this a diversion or is this actually real? That's what I want to know. Is this a diverge? Because all of a sudden, now we back on. Now we back on the Afghanistan Arab type time. You know what I'm saying? Now we back on that again. Now this is coming from Fox. So now we back on this again. So is this real or what?
National now facing terroristic threat charges after he posted a video saying he was building a bomb with Fort Worth, Texas, the intended target. Christina Coleman joining us live with the latest on that story from the Southland. Christina.
Hi, Kevin. Yes, DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin says just one day before the
The dude got one of them. I swear this dude hairline don't look real. I think he got one of them man pieces on, yo. Dude, that joint looked too black.
Afghan national now facing terroristic threat charges after he posted a video saying he was building a bomb with Fort Worth, Texas, the intended target. Christina Coleman joining us live with the latest on that story from the Southland. Christina.
Hi, Kevin. Yes, DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin says just one day before the terrorist attack against the National Guard in Washington, D.C., another Afghan national who was paroled into the U.S. under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome program was arrested for threatening to blow up a building in Fort Worth. Authorities identified the suspect as Mohammed Dawood Alakoze. DHS says he's accused of posting a video of himself on TikTok indicating he was building a bomb intended for the Fort Worth area. Fox News' Brooke Taylor reports that he was arrested on.
He out of his rabbit mind, yo. Like, I think this dude is trying to get locked up. You know what I mean?
Tuesday by the Texas Department of Public Safety and FBI in a coordinated law enforcement effort. Alakoze was paroled into the U.S. in September of 2022. He had been admitted as a lawful permanent resident. Also this week, President Trump called for a reform of the country's immigration vetting process following the attack on the National Guard troops on Wednesday, which involved a suspect who was also paroled into the U.S. under Biden's Operation Allies Welcome program.
Look, this is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other, and that's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything.
Now, DHS says about 85,000 Afghans settled into the U.S. under Biden's welcome.
Yo, listen to the name of the program, right? Now, I'm not, like I said, I don't like Democrats or Republicans. You can't call the kettle black on either side, right? The pot calling the kettle black, whatever you want to say, right? Welcome. What was the name of the program? Listen to the name of the program.
Biden's Operation Allies Welcome program.
Biden's Allies Welcome program. First of all, how can you verify that somebody is 100% your ally, right? How can you verify that somebody is every person is 100% your ally? You know what I mean? Like coming from a part of the world that doesn't like us at all. You got to be dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, I don't totally agree with Trump, but in this regard, you got to be kind of dumb.
Look, this is how they come in. This is how they're standing on top of each other, and that's an airplane. There was no vetting or anything.
Now, the timing that he did this was the wrong timing. The lady had just died. So the National Guards member just died. You know, and I did this in real time on my last show about this. In real time, the lady just died, and you want to show this now was not the time. So his timing is fucked up. Let's just say that. Trump's timing is not good.
Now, DHS says about 85,000 Afghans settled into the U.S. under Biden's Welcome Allies program. Sean Van Driver, the president of Afghan EVAC, says vetting was conducted, but again, a review of the vetting process will take place. Now, as for the suspect in Fort Worth, ICE has lodged a detainee on him, and he was charged at the state level with making a terroristic threat. Kevin?
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch
So yeah, Vegetable Joe let these people in here, and that's what happened. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, that's definitely true. That Biden let these people in here, but that particular group of people in here under that program. But what if some of the people that Trump let in did the same thing? It would be like, the blame game. The reason I don't like no politician is because they do the blame game. He did this, you did that. They all play the blame. Listen, look at everybody that's running. If put it like this, if it's a Democrat running currently, they're going to say that this last Republican did this. So just say that Democrat gets to be president. They're going to say, yeah, that Trump's policy put us in this blah, 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 right? And when a Republican gets elected, they're going to say, oh, yeah, Joe Biden's policy so they all play the blame game is what I'm saying. If it's a Republican in there, they blame the last group of liberals. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a Democrat in there, they blame all the Republicans that came before them. No politician. This is why you really shouldn't like politicians. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all brainwashed, and you go on one side and you think this person is 100% good and stuff like that. They're always going to play the blame game on the next party. So how could you fully trust anybody? No politician is going to take current accountability. That's what I'm trying to say. No politician from no party is going to take current accountability. They're always going to blame it on the last person that was in office. All of them do it. I almost think it's a real strategy. You know what I mean? Play the blame game. It's a real political strategy. Play the blame game. None of them are going to take accountability. Because this lady died under Trump's administration. Like you decided to have them out there on the streets. You know what I mean? So you got blood on your hands. So Trump, you got blood on your hands. He decided to have that lady, the National Guard everywhere, poking their chests out. So whatever happens is your fault. It is what it is. Listen, make sure you like, share, subscribe. This is the Richard Allen Show. I'm out.